So the first thing that I look at when I go into somebody's house is their duct system. I'm talking about system replacements or on a new construction build. I'm going to get the duct work right before I do anything else. Now, obviously, if it's a new construction, which I don't do much of, I'm gonna size the system first, and then I'm gonna size the ductwork based on that. But I am always going to use multi-stage variable capacity equipment, and I might even oversize the duct just a little bit because I'd rather have a little bit less velocity than more, especially in someone's home. Even more important in, you know, like an office building or something, I think it is, because nobody wants to hear that stuff whistling when they're trying to work. So, but it's important in both. But let me get back to the duct system. So, like I said, it's a fixed thing. It's not going to change unless you went in and changed it yourself with your hands. You know, it's not reliant on outdoor environment to be sound and proper. So, as far as the other two, they are. So that's the first thing I go and look at. I don't even think about a heat loss on a house. So let's say you go in and, you know, Joe homeowner years ago did a remodel you didn't know about, and they got undersized duct in there, and your heat loss comes out to 100,000 BTUs, and he's got a trunk line, a supply trunk that could never handle that. So if you were to do your manual J and S and then slap that equipment on there, customer's not going to be happy. One, you're going to kill the equipment because it's going to short cycle. You're not going to get enough air across your heat exchanger, etc. It's going to be noisy because it's like a wind tunnel effect through your duct. So I implore any residential retrofit sales or layout guy to look at the ductwork first. And then if you notice that the ductwork's undersized, tell the customer. If they don't want to spend any money on the duct, then you are not going to put a system in there that the duct can't handle. You're just not going to do it, because you're going to cause the customer. You're doing them a sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? Gosh, you're not being ethical. You're doing them a disservice. That's the word I was looking for. You're doing them a disservice by putting too large of equipment on that too small of a duct. And I think we all know that's a stupid thing to do. So in closing, let me see what else they said here. Give me a sec.